Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a Taylor Swift unboxing, obviously, and I'm going to be going through these 4 CDs and unwrapping them and showing you what's inside. So these are the Torture Poets Department acoustic version CDs. These particular ones were actually only available on the US store. I was very lucky that one of my friends actually managed to get me these. So yeah, let's go through them. Also, if you're new to the channel, hi, my name is Rachel. I do lots of Taylor Swift unboxing videos, vlogs, Taylor Swift like vinyl videos, CDs, merch. You name it, I'll do it. So yeah, if you want to see more of stuff like that, make sure to subscribe. That'd be super, super cool. And if you're returning to the channel, hi, thank you so much for returning. That's really cool. So I've already unboxed the But Daddy I Love Him CD, because this one, the acoustic version, was actually available on the UK store, and it was £7.99. So this is the one with But Daddy I Love Him. So it's got all the normal tracks from Fortnite all the way down to Clara Bow, but the bonus track on this one is the But Daddy I Love Him acoustic version. Now with this acoustic version and all of these acoustic versions, it's the exact same vocals. The only thing that's different on these is the backing of it, essentially. So the song, it's not featuring any new Taylor vocals. Like, it's not like State of Grace acoustic, because with that, Taylor provided new vocals, whereas with Haunted acoustic, it's the same vocals, and that's why when we got Taylor's version of Speak Now, we didn't get Haunted acoustic, because it is essentially the same vocals, whereas we did get not Speak Now, we did get State of Grace acoustic, because that's different vocals, if that makes sense. So yes, this is what this first one looks like, so I'll just show you this if you do want to see. So that's the cover, that's the back cover, and the lyrics on this are, "He was chaos, he was revelry." So you open her up. I love this picture of Taylor. I think this is one of the nicest covers of Taylor looking down with. Someone did tell me what that flower was. I cannot remember. So the florists out there, the gardeners, the people who know flowers, let us know what that flower is. You open her up. This is what the CD looks like. So behind this, you do actually have the introductory poem by Stevie Nicks, which I think is quite cool. The fact the CD contains all the songs as well is pretty good, obviously up until Clara Bow. So I really like that. Now, the reason it's cheaper is because there is no lyric booklet in this. The thing that's inside is literally just a little like slip of paper, which I presume we're also going to see with these other ones as well. So let's take a look. Start off with this one. Now some of these do have cracks, because when my friend actually delivered these to me, she didn't put them in the post, she brought them in her suitcase. So some of them get cracks. Like, that just sometimes happens with CDs. I'm never that fussed when a CD has a crack on, because I know I can always replace the CD case, because the only thing you need to worry about is the actual CD itself and like the lyric booklet and everything. But if the jewel case cracks, like, you can just replace them, so I don't really mind. And one day, I know whenever I do a CD collection video, I'm like, oh, I'll replace it, and then I never do. But one day I will. So this is what this one looks like, and this one is the down bad acoustic version, so she's still sealed, just got a bit of a crack, but that doesn't matter. So I'm just going to open this up. There's no like stickers on these or anything, like little hype stickers. That would have been quite nice, but they were quite cheap. I think this one was like $7.99 in terms of like dollars as well. So it's really cheap, because even though you're getting all the songs, you're not getting the lyric booklet in it. So it is kind of like a shorter sort of, not shorter version in terms of the album, but like a cut down version, which is why it's cheaper than the normal CDs. So that's what it looks like on the front. Obviously most people's will not have a crack on, mine just does. We'll move on. And it's kind of got the outer border of the Bolter on. That's kind of the like colour of the outer border, with a dark photo in the front, so a black background, and then Taylor facing the camera. And then we turn it round, and the lyric on this is "Like I Lost My Twin." So again, same thing, where you have all the songs from Fortnite all the way down to Clara Bow. The bonus track on this is Down Bad acoustic. So we'll open this up. There we go. So same sort of situation here, where you have the CD. So the CD itself, I'll just show you this. It's the same colour as the Bolter. And as you can see, it then says Down Bad acoustic version. That is the file name. With the CD, I would personally say I'm not the biggest fan of the Torture Poets Department's actual CD design. I think of Taylor's CD designs, it's probably the weakest. But it does fit in with the album, with like the file kind of theme, like the Torture Poets Department, so I get it. but it's still my least favourite. But I understand the reasoning behind it. I do, however, like that behind the CD you get that poem by Stevie Nicks. I think that is actually quite missed with the anthology, because I think the introductory poem by Stevie Nicks is really good, and also like a really cool like Easter egg for when you get the CD to take it out and you're like, oh, a Stevie Nicks poem, of course. Whereas the anthology doesn't have this, so I do like that this has this. CD, it's fine, it's just not my favourite design. As I said, no lyric booklet, so this is what it looks like. It is literally just a slip of paper. Again, don't mind, it was cheap, so I can't complain. This is what it looks like on the front, so that is the like album cover for this, and then on the back it says Down Bad. You've then got a little Polaroid of Taylor in the top in a square, and then at the bottom you've got one of her, and it has Down Bad written on it in Sharpie. So that is what that one looks like. It is really nice. I'm really glad to have it as part of my collection. Thank you so much to my friend Joy for getting me these, because I would have been so sad if I couldn't get them, because they didn't release them on the UK store, which is so annoying. I think if you're going to release physical music, it should be on both of the stores. Next up, we have the fresh out of the Slammer acoustic version. This is what it looks like. So you've got the white border, so the same as like the manuscript, then you've got a black background with Taylor, like her hair kind of covering her face, dramatically looking at the camera. This is the back. Again, it's got a little crack. I know people always like to point it out, but you know, it's not the end of the world. I'm more than happy to have it even if it does have a crack. So I'd rather have it with a crack than to not have it at all. Sometimes CDs can be so difficult to like open, because you just need the like to get the right, because vinyl are easy. I get my handy little nail scissors and they're really easy to open. I don't like using nail scissors as much on these, just because you can scratch the CD case, and I know I shouldn't really care, like it's already got a crack, but like if I can avoid damaging the CD case, I will. Okay, there we go. But yeah, so we're just unwrapping. I don't know when I do unboxings, like do people like seeing me struggle to open them? I think that's why people like watch unboxings, because they like to like watch things being opened. So wow, amazing, incredible. It's actually sunny here today as well. You can probably see in the reflection, which is rare. So that's what the cover looks like on the front, and then on the back it says, "For just 1 hour of sunshine." So obviously all of these, the lyrics on the back are the song, but these are the acoustic version of. Pretend that made sense. So same thing, it has all the tracks from Fortnite to Clara Bow. The extra song on this is fresh out the Slammer acoustic version. So let's open it up. I presume it's going to be like a white CD. Should I be careful? Yeah, there we go. So same kind of colour as the manuscript CD. Again, same thing, it's just, I get it, I do. I understand the reasoning behind making the CD kind of not that exciting, but I'm someone who loves a CD, so yeah. I do love this poem. I am someone, when I get CDs, I love collecting physical Taylor Swift CDs, but I love the attention to detail behind the CD, because sometimes it's just like a plain background, you know, just a block colour or something. Whereas with Taylor's, 90% of the time, there's usually something kind of exciting behind, and that's why I love it so much. So let's pop you in there, and then we have this little slip here. I'll just take it out so you can just see that it's just like a little teeny tiny little slip. So no lyric booklet again. Oh my gosh, careful. So yeah, that's what she looks like. So that's the front cover, beautiful, incredible, and then the back cover just has one Polaroid picture of Taylor. It looks like she's playing the piano with like headphones on, and it says the Tortured Poets Department. So that is what that one looks like, and that is the fresh out the Slammer one. These ones I think are a really good option for people who don't want to spend as much on a CD but still like a CD as part of their collection, because it is cheaper. But I don't think these are the best ones. I think just because it's not got everything, like it's not got all the songs. I think if you want the one with all the songs, obviously get the anthology. We have that now, and that has like all the tracks, including all of these acoustic versions as well. So if you want to listen to these acoustic versions, you don't want to buy the CD, it's all available on like the physical versions of the anthology, which is pretty good. I like that they made one CD with everything, because I know a lot of people did complain that the Tortured Poets Department had like too many variants or whatever. In terms of CDs, it did have a lot of variants, don't get me wrong, but in terms of vinyl, there's only like 6 vinyl variants of it. There's the manuscript, the Bolter, the Black Dog, the Albatross, and there's 2 versions of the manuscript. So there's the Ghosted White and Phantom Clear, and then obviously the anthology. So I don't think that's that many. And like 5 of them have different songs on, so I think it's, I don't judge. The digital copies, I don't get the digital ones, so you may be thinking, but I've seen more covers than just these. A lot of those are digital only, meaning that they don't have physical versions of it. If you were to get a physical version of it, it would be a bootleg, so it wouldn't be an official CD, and I tend to only get the official ones. So this, I didn't even introduce it, is Guilty as Sin acoustic version. So the front is kind of the outside of like the albatross, like kind of the grey sort of colour. And then there's a black background on Taylor. She's kind of holding up what looks like a bedsheet like next to her face, looking very dramatic. On the back, we then have another one of Taylor. Again, it looks like she's holding a bedsheet. I'm not sure why. And then it says, this cage was once just fine. So this is Guilty as Sin acoustic version. You know the drill by now, it features all the songs from Fortnite through Clara Bow, and what's the extra track? It's Guilty as Sin acoustic version. So we'll open this up. So the CD is like the same colour as the Albatross one, and the file name is Guilty as Sin. So that's what that looks like there. And then you guessed it, the introductory poem by none other than Stevie Nicks. I'll also show you what the little slip looks like as well, just outside, just so you can see. So same, it's obviously the album cover, and on the back you then got another Polaroid of Taylor. Looking very, very cute. There's her, and last but not least, this is probably my favourite of all the covers. I think the Fortnite music video is so beautiful. I think it's stunning, so I love this cover so much. I think it's incredible. So it's obviously a shot from the Torture Poets Department Fortnite music video, where she's like reading a book and Post Malone's looking at her, and it's like a silhouette of Taylor's head with like papers around it. It's so cool. It's really beautiful. They also have another picture as well from the music video from Torture Poets, like the Fortnite music video. I don't know why I'm saying Torture Poets Department music video. It's the Fortnite music video, and I really like that. I think the music video itself looks great. Taylor looks great in it, and I love that they're including photos from music videos. It kind of makes things just a little bit different rather than just an album photo shoot. I think it's quite cool. So this is probably, out of all of them, is probably my favourite of all the Torture Poets Department ones. Also, if anyone curious, this disc was made in Mexico. So we'll attempt to open her up. There we go. So we've got her. This is what this CD looks like on the front with that gorgeous cover, and then obviously the dark border is similar to the black dog. So that's what it looks like on the front, and then on the back you've got this picture of Taylor during the Fortnite music video, looking very dramatic, and it says, "I love you, it's ruining my life," as the lyric on the back. You open her up, I presume it's going to be a black CD inside. It could be different. It's not. So then we have the black CD, and this says Fortnite acoustic version on. So that's that. And then you've got this little slip here, which obviously has the front cover, the cover for this album, and then a little back one as well. So on the back there you've got another picture of Taylor and just a Polaroid of her, a little circle, and it says TTPD, which obviously stands for the Torture Poets Department. And they are all of the like acoustic version CDs you can get. In terms of other CDs you can get for the Torture Poets Department, there are 4 collector's editions. There's the Manuscript, the Black Dog, the Bolter, and the Albatross. There's also normal versions of those with posters. You can also get the Fortnite CD single and also the anthology. Depending on what you're looking for, I think the anthology is probably the best CD in terms of if you're looking for the songs. If you want all of the songs on one CD, that's the only one which has all the songs on. If you're looking for the cheapest kind of version that was available face value, this would have been the cheapest face value. However, because it's not on the store anymore, the price does increase because you can't get it from the store. I wouldn't pay too much for these. Maybe for this one because I love the cover, but just because there's no lyric booklet in it and it's quite... there's not a lot in it, essentially. I'm not sure how much this would kind of be worth if you were going to buy it. I'm not sure. I think some of the other versions are better, like the collector's edition or the version with the poster, just because you get more in with that. But I am really glad to have these as part of my collection. Let me know in the comments which version of the Torture Poets Department you have. Do you have them on vinyl, CD, cassette? Let me know in the comments. I would absolutely love to talk to you guys about this because, you know, I love CDs. I love rambling about CDs. So let me know in the comments. And if you want to see more Taylor Swift videos, make sure to subscribe if you're not already. That would be super, super cool. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, have a great day!